What's going on, Slot Car family? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. In today's video, well, today is going to be the day that we're going to do a review. By now, you should have realized that that's what we're going to do. I don't believe there's anything that I really rather do than be here with you now. What happened? I blacked out again. So clearly I don't have a future in singing, but you know what? This is all about having fun, and I enjoy doing these videos and having fun with all of you watching this at home or wherever you are. So I hope your ears aren't bleeding from that little performance. But in front of me, what do I got? Well, I got some Scaleauto F1 cars. Now I've had these two for a while, the Alain Prost Ferrari and the Ayrton Senna McLaren. I've had them for a bit, but I never actually ran them on the track. I got this one out too long ago. This is the David Coulthard Williams. And there's also a Benetton coming out now with Michael Schumacher as a driver, and I'm really going to be chasing that one because I'm a huge Schumacher fan and I love that Benetton. So that should be coming out any day now, I believe, at the time I'm shooting this video, so gotta be on the lookout for that guy. But today what we're gonna do is, since I never ran these and I've heard that these are amazing out of the box, we're gonna run this Ayrton Senna McLaren. I'm very curious to see how they do. I've always heard that these are very good. Raul runs a bunch of the GT cars and he says, yeah, they're just rocket ships out of the box without doing anything to them. So we're gonna find that out today firsthand. But yeah, enough said. Let's take a quick look at this Ayrton Senna. Alrighty, so here we are, and here are the three cars. And here's a look at this Ayrton Senna. Again, one of my favorite drivers of all time. And this car is very iconic. The Marlboro, obviously it's blanked out here, but it's the Marlboro McLaren. Very, very known. It was the Honda powered McLaren. A lot of success he had with this team before moving to Williams, where he unfortunately met his demise. But an awesome Grand Prix driver. And he was a great person. If anyone hasn't watched the Senna documentary, I highly recommend picking it up or renting it and giving it a watch. It is a very, very good documentary and a look into Ayrton's life. So this is the car, and again, Scaleauto, they do a great job with these cars. Now these are generic, they're not 100% true to the cars that were run. So this is a series of the Formula 1 1990 to 1997. So it's like a generic body. So they have this style with the nose that slopes down in the front. And then they have like this style here, which is a little bit newer, closer to 96, 97 with the raised nose in the front. This is also how the Benetton is going to be that I was talking about. So again, this is a very good looking car. Generic body, but they still did an amazing job. Now when you get these, the mirrors aren't on the car. So as you can see here, the mirrors aren't actually installed. There's holes for them to be put in. They're actually underneath, and you just got to install them in with some glue, like I did with the Senna here. So a look underneath, and there's your motor. It's a high-powered 21,500 RPM motor. The gearing in the back there, you have a 26-tooth crown gear and a 10-tooth nylon sprocket there. Now the chassis itself, the motor, you can adjust the flex with the 6 screws here, and the ride height is adjustable in the front and the back. So these are very tunable, but we're gonna run it bone stock out of the box because apparently out of the box, these are ready to run. It's the R series, so these are legitimately ready to tear up your track. So there it is on the track, looking very nice. That ground clearance honestly looks perfect. I'm very impressed so far with how these things are set up out of the box. Very cool stuff. Got my trusty DiFalco controller here, and we're gonna do some time lapse. I'm gonna just input it into my Smart Race app, and away we'll go. as surprised as I am. I mean, everyone told me that these were high performance slot cars out of the box. So we did a 4.539. That's over half a second quicker than anything else that's been done on this track so far. Over half a second. That's incredible. We did that lap not too long ago with the, I believe it was the Lotus Scaleelectric car, and I thought that was pretty quick. It beat the F1 cars I have from Carrera. Just beat it barely, but this killed everything. Very impressed. This is crazy fast, high performance. Again, out of the box, I did nothing to this car other than loosen the motor pod a little bit to give it a little bit of a wiggle. One thing I didn't do at the beginning of the video, and I'm sorry because I was just so excited to get on the track, was actually open it up. So we're gonna quickly open that up now. I know it's a little bit weird doing it at the end of the video, but I just quickly wanna show you the inside of this car, and then we'll end this video. So to remove the body from the chassis, it's 2 screws, which I already removed. You got one just below the rear wing and one behind the front guide there. So body pops right off. And here's a look at the chassis, the gearing as I mentioned before, your motor, and here's the 6 points of screws here for adjustability on the motor pod to give it a little bit of wiggle. So I already did that before I ran the car, just loosened them just a little bit. As you can see here, nothing crazy. There's the grub screws on the front there to adjust the ride height in the front, which again, it was set up perfect for my track, so I didn't even touch those. Again, I ran the car pretty much box stock other than loosening up these 4 screws like a quarter turn, if anything, just to give it a little bit more rocking back and forth. But I mean, it's a very nicely built slot car. Very impressed, very happy, and very quick. And lastly, the rims on this car, all 4 rims are aluminum, as you can see here, the front and the rears, which is very nice. A lot of cars just have the rear tires or rear rims aluminum and the front would be plastic. This is all 4 all around, so very nice. Tire wise, the back tires are very grippy. I have to make a comment on that. They're very grippy tires. The front is more, I guess, non-grip, if that makes sense. I mean, the front tires don't really need grip, and I guess that's why they did this. There's more of a shine to them and they're not really that grippy, but the back, they're very grippy tires. Very nice, nicely built, very tunable, love it. Okay, so we're gonna end this video over here. Okay, no, I'm not gonna do this again. I'm sorry. I'm in a good mood today. So that's gonna end this video here, and I hope you did enjoy this unboxing and lapping video of this awesome Scaleauto slot car. This has been MP Slot Car. I'm Massimo. Remember, keep your guide in the slot and take care of one another while enjoying this amazing hobby of ours. And I will catch you all in the next one. Take care. Ciao.